Hey everybody, welcome to Upper Body 2. I'm going to take you through the 5 moves for today's workout. Your protocol will be in the workout program that you're working through with me, but this will just be a supplemental help to give you some visuals and some tips and tricks for the moves. So let's get started. My first move is a shoulder press. So I'm going to grab 2 dumbbells standing feet hip width apart, and I'm going to raise the dumbbells up about shoulder level and press up overhead and come back down to shoulder level. So I don't want to necessarily bring my arms all the way back down to my sides. I'm kind of trying to keep the push up from shoulder height. Another bonus progression is for upper body moves. I often like to try to incorporate a balance addition wherever I can. I have these cork balancers that I'm using, and you can also use a Bosu ball or a those stability donut kind of squishy circles, but also you don't have to do any of that, but I like to add in a little stability move where I can for upper body. So next move is a single arm dumbbell row or single arm row. I'm going to grab a plyo box as a support. You can use a bench or a table, a stool, anything to stabilize your stationary side. I'm going to slightly bend down, keeping my back flat, and I'm going to row or pull the weight toward my body. So I'm using my upper back, this lat muscle, to primarily pull that motion. I kind of think of pulling a lawnmower cord, trying to start the lawnmower. It's a similar move, motion. So keeping my back flat and pulling that weight up to my body. It's also stabilizing it's core stabilizing, it's glute stabilizing, so you're really secondarily working on other muscles at the same time as well. So this is a really good one for the upper body. Next is push-ups. Here I'm going to use some push-up bars, but you don't have to use those. You can use just yourself in the ground. I'm going to have my body flat, parallel against the ground. I don't want my butt sticking up to the sky or dipping down to the floor. The further apart you have your feet, it's a little more stable, so you can play around with that. And you want to lower yourself as low as you can to the ground. I often try to lower myself down to where my arms are even with my body, but I try to go as low as I can. And when you get tired of doing, or you're not able to do anymore on your toes in good form, you can drop to your knees. So that's what I am doing here. The next move is called Around the World. So I'm standing feet hip width apart. I've got dumbbells, 1 in each hand. I've got my hands facing out and my elbows slightly bent, and I am raising the weights in a circular motion up and over my head. So it's kind of like a little bit like a lateral raise, but with a compound movement. So it's definitely working your shoulders and your upper back. It's also bracing your core muscles. You can see I'm rotating at the same time. My hands are always facing outward. So it's a good upper body move. And I got puppies coming in during my rest times, so we're doing some tricks. My last move that I'm going to be setting up now is a chin up. I've got my chin up bar set up on my door frame. Some gyms will have their own more elaborate, nicer setup, but I've got my door frame chin up bar, and I've attached 2 resistance bands, longer resistance bands of different thicknesses to the bar, and those are going to help support me when I'm fatigued and I can no longer do solo weighted, body weighted chin ups. So this is a chin up. The chin up is where your hands, your hands are facing you. So you're going to grab the weight, the bar with your palms facing you, and you're going to try to perform a chin up, which is just pulling yourself up to the bar as many reps as you can without any assistance, and then you can add in that assistance with a resistance band. If you can't do any automatically, that's okay. You can start with the resistance band from the beginning. So as you get stronger, just keep trying to attempt some non-supported chin-ups. So that is the move. Those are the moves. And let me know how it goes. Let me know if there's any questions or any other help that I can provide. Thanks.